Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we turn our focus to an NFC clash under the Thursday night lights. The Chicago Bears hosting the Seattle Seahawks. This isn't just another game on the schedule. It's about resilience, pride, and preparation for what's next, whether it's a playoff push or rebuilding the team's identity. Let's break it down. What's at stake? The Seattle Seahawks coming into it a matchup at 8-6. Seattle's in the thick of the NFC playoff race. Every game is critical, especially with teams like the Vikings and Packers breathing down their necks. Pete Carroll's squad is looking to prove they can start games fast and finish strong, something they've struggled with in recent weeks. Speaking of struggling, the Bears. They're out of playoff contention, but this game still matters. It's about evaluating young talent, settling the tone for the season, learn how to score in the first half. And after flashes of brilliance from quarterback Caleb Williams, the Bears are trying to learn how to close out winnable games, because every game they've had has been winnable. I'm sorry. They want to support their rookie signal caller. Let's talk about strengths and weaknesses. Quarterback Geno Smith. Geno's been steady, not spectacular, averaging 245 yards passing per game. His decision-making skills will be crucial against the Bears defense, ranked 30th against the pass. They'll probably catch an interception because they're just the Bears. That's what happens. Running back Zach Charbonnet, who's trying to replace Kenneth Walker, but he's half injured himself. Charbonnet steps up as the lead back. He's versatile with the ability to grind out tough yards and contribute as a receiver as well. Expect Seattle to lean heavily on Charbonnet, especially in the second half if they're protecting the lead. Wide receivers Tyler Lockett, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, and DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf is still injured, but he still remains as a big play threat because I'm not going to try to tackle him. Yes, I would. I'm lying. But he's nursing an injury. Smith-Njigba is going to take up all the things that he would be doing. He's emerging as a reliable target, particularly on third downs. Lockett's experience and precision route running makes him a favorite for red zone looks. Now, the defense. The Seahawks pass rush led by Nwasa has been formidable, averaging 3.5 sacks per game, really 3.1 sacks per game, and their secondary headlined by Tyreek Woolen. That's going to test Chicago's rookie quarterback with tight coverage and opportunistic ball hauling. Caleb's going to scramble for 40 yards. That's what happens. Now, Chicago's strengths and weaknesses here. We got Caleb Williams, the rookie, showing glimpses of brilliance, throwing for over 300 yards in the last outing. However, turnovers remain an issue. Not for Caleb, though, but he's thrown 12 interceptions, I'm thinking, this season, largely due to forcing throws under pressure. Desmond Reed, Caleb Herbert, Reed, a younger back, has the added explosiveness to that offense, while Herbert provides a steady between the tackles presence. Together, they'll look to exploit the Seahawks defense. Herbert is not there at all. That's not it. That's the game for the night. That's the Ohio State game. I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my data here. But we got wide receivers Keenan Allen because Swift does not run at all. Sorry, he just doesn't. Get another running back. You should have never let go of Mr. Montgomery. That's what happens. Chicago, you messed up. But who cares? You got Caleb. You got Keenan Allen, who's my favorite wide receiver anyway. Rome Odunze, whose dad doesn't want him to play there, but hey, he's dropping passes. Who the heck cares? DJ Moore, he's going to catch 6 passes, even if they're 3-yard passes behind the line for a loss. Who cares? Doomsday, he offers a deep threat potential and has been a key outlet for Williams on broken plays, and there's a lot of broken plays. Allen's been the cornerstone of the passing game, particularly in the red zone or on the 20-yard line, so he throws a 60-yard pass to be in the red zone, or he catches on the 2 because it's Keenan Allen. And Moore adds a veteran presence, but it's been underutilized in the recent weeks, but he's going to catch the ball about 8 times today. Sorry. The defense for the Bears struggled. Ranking 31st in total yards allowed. The pass rush, led by Yannick Ngakoue, it's been inconsistent, and the secondary has allowed 27 touchdowns through the air. What this game means for Seattle, this is about solidifying their playoff position and showing they can play complete games against lesser opponents. For Chicago, it's about a chance to rebuild momentum and destroy anyone else's chance to get to the playoffs, and how to learn to execute in all phases. My best player props to bet on: Geno Smith. I would say over 252 yards passing, but it's going to happen because it's going to be a really scary, gritty, ugly game. They're probably both going to get 300 yards. It is what it is. Geno Smith, over 2 touchdown passes. Zach Charbonnet, he'll probably get a receiving touchdown, but over 60 rushing yards, it's the Bears. So, yeah, he's going to get over 66 rushing yards. It is what it is. He'll get over 24 receiving yards. Charbonnet, anytime touchdown scorer. Jaxon Smith-Njigba, over 60 yards receiving, over 70 yards receiving. Tyler Lockett, 5 receptions. 2.5 sacks for the Seattle defense. We got Caleb Williams over for passing yards because he's going to piss him off. He's going to piss him off in the third quarter. He's going to start throwing touchdowns. He's going to get 2 touchdowns at least. Swift, what is your name? Swift? I'm just leaving him off. Just don't even bet on him. Just bet under. Keenan Allen, over 50. Odunze, his dad's going to be at the game today. Over. Bears defense, 2 sacks. No, not 2 sacks, 2 turnovers. Yeah, 2 turnovers. We got points over 45 points. First half winner, clearly, we know just don't bet that the Bears will win first half. This is not what they do. First team to score, Seahawks. Seahawks will score more than 25 points. The Bears might mess around and score 20 points. They're going to score 3 touchdowns and a field goal. This game's more just a test